Welcome back to the channel, amazing collectors and coin enthusiasts. Hello everyone. Today we're exploring one of the most interesting coins from the United States of America, the Jefferson Nickel. If you're passionate about rare coins, valuable US currency, and hidden treasures, you're in the right place. Did you know that some Jefferson Nickel coins, especially those with D mint marks and wartime silver composition, can be worth far more than just 5 cents? These coins feature the iconic inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "E Pluribus Unum," making them not only historically significant but also highly collectible. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets behind valuable US coins, including rare Jefferson Nickels, silver nickels, mint errors, and key dates that collectors are searching for right now. Some of these coins may look ordinary, but their hidden value could surprise you. So whether you're checking your pocket change or building a serious coin collection, this is your chance to learn something valuable in just a minute. Stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know about these incredible coins. Thanks for watching, and let's get. The story of the Jefferson Nickel is one that fascinates collectors around the world, especially when people begin to wonder if an ordinary-looking coin from 1979 could secretly be worth a fortune. At first glance, a 1979 nickel may seem like just another piece of pocket change. But in the world of coin collecting, even the smallest detail can turn something common into something extraordinary. However, it's important to understand the reality behind the hype before imagining overnight millions. The Jefferson Nickel, featuring Thomas Jefferson, has been minted since 1938 and remains one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. By 1979, these coins were no longer made with silver. Instead, they were composed of a copper-nickel blend. This means that, unlike older wartime nickels from the 1940s, a 1979 nickel does not carry intrinsic silver value. Its worth depends entirely on condition, rarity, and possible minting errors. Now here's where things get exciting. While most 1,979 nickels are only worth their face value of 5 cents, certain rare variations or error coins can fetch significantly higher prices. Collectors pay attention to details like mint marks, such as D for Denver or S for San Francisco, proof versions, and unusual striking errors. A perfectly preserved coin in mint state condition can already be worth much more than an average circulated one. In rare cases, error coins, such as those with off-center strikes, double dies, or missing details, can command impressive prices in the collector market. These are the coins that truly spark dreams of hidden treasure. A 1979 nickel with a dramatic and clearly visible minting error could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its uniqueness and demand among collectors. Another factor that drives value is grading. Coins that receive high grades from professional grading services, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, can sell for much more than ungraded coins. A flawless 1979 nickel with sharp details, no scratches, and original luster can stand out as a premium collectible piece, even if it's not an error coin. That said, claims that a 1979 Jefferson Nickel is worth millions or can make someone a billionaire overnight are greatly exaggerated. The coin collecting world does have stories of rare coins selling for huge amounts, but those are typically extremely rare historical pieces, not common circulation coins from the late 20th century. It's important to separate viral hype from real market value. Still, the thrill of searching through your coins is very real. Many collectors began their journey by checking ordinary coins and discovering small but valuable details others overlooked. Even if you don't find $1 million coin, you could still uncover something rare enough to be worth a surprising amount. If you have a 1979 nickel, take a close look at it. Check the mint mark, inspect the surface for errors, and observe its overall condition. Using a magnifying glass can reveal details that aren't visible to the naked eye. Sometimes, the smallest imperfection can turn into the biggest opportunity. Coin collecting is not just about money. It's about history, discovery, and the excitement of the hunt. Every coin carries a story, and the Jefferson Nickel represents decades of American history and craftsmanship. Whether your coin is worth 5 cents or $50, it still holds a unique place in that story. In the end, while a 1979 Jefferson Nickel is unlikely to make you a billionaire overnight, it can still be a valuable and meaningful collectible if it has the right features. So don't rush to spend it. Examine it carefully, learn about it, and who knows, you might just find a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. The 2003 Jefferson Nickel is not a silver coin, and it is not worth millions of dollars in normal conditions. It was minted in huge numbers in Denver, and millions of these coins are still in circulation today. However, that doesn't mean it's completely worthless. Far from it. In the world of coin collecting, even ordinary coins can become valuable under the right circumstances. The Jefferson Nickel series, first introduced in 1938, carries the image of Thomas Jefferson on the front and his home, Monticello, on the back. By 2003, the design had remained mostly unchanged for decades, which makes collectors pay close attention to small variations, mint marks, and rare errors. The D mint mark on your coin means it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the major coin-producing facilities in the United States. Now here's where things get interesting. While a regular 2003 D nickel is typically worth only a few cents to a few dollars depending on its condition, exceptional versions of this coin can sell for much more. Coins in mint state, MS67 or higher, meaning they are nearly perfect with no visible wear, can attract serious collectors. These high-grade coins are rare because most nickels go into circulation and get damaged over time. Even more valuable are error coins. If your 2003 D nickel has a minting mistake, such as a double die, off-center strike, or unusual surface texture, it could be worth significantly more. Some rare error nickels have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. These are the kinds of hidden treasures that collectors are always hunting for. Another factor that can increase value is full steps detail on Monticello. On the reverse side of the coin, the steps of the building should be clearly visible. Coins with sharply defined full steps are highly desirable and can sell for premium prices in the collector market. This small detail can make a big difference in value. The idea that any modern nickel could instantly make you a billionaire overnight is more of a myth than reality. Truly million-dollar coins are extremely rare and usually come from older periods, unique historical events, or one-of-a-kind minting errors. The 2003 D nickel doesn't fall into that category, but it still has its place in a serious coin collection. What you should do is carefully examine your coin. Look at its condition, check for unusual marks, and compare it with known error types. If you think you've found something special, getting it evaluated by a professional coin grading service can give you a clear idea of its real market value. Coin collecting is not just about finding one coin worth millions. It's about understanding history, rarity, and condition. Sometimes a coin that seems ordinary at first glance can still hold surprising value, especially to the right collector who is missing that exact piece. So instead of expecting instant riches, think of your 2003 D Jefferson Nickel as a potential hidden gem. It may not change your life overnight, but with the right features, it could still bring in a respectable amount and add excitement to your collection journey. In the end, the real power of a coin like this lies in knowledge. The more you learn about mint marks, errors, grading, and rarity, the closer you get to spotting truly valuable coins. And who knows, today it's a 2003 nickel, tomorrow it might be a rare piece that actually does change your fortune. The Jefferson Nickel is one of the most recognized coins in the history of the United States, and while millions of these coins were produced, a few rare examples have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. When people hear about a 1990p or D nickel worth millions, it creates excitement, but the truth is more fascinating than fiction. Most 1990 nickels are common, yet certain rare varieties, minting errors, or exceptional conditions can dramatically increase their value beyond face value. The Jefferson Nickel, first introduced in 1938, features the image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home Monticello on the reverse. By 1990, these coins were being minted in large numbers at the Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D mints. While the standard versions from these mints are only worth a few cents to a few dollars today, collectors are always searching for rare deviations. Those hidden treasures that turn an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. The real magic lies in minting errors. A 1990 Jefferson Nickel with a dramatic error, such as a double die, off-center strike, or clipped planchet, can be worth significantly more than a normal coin. These errors occur during the minting process and are highly sought after because of their uniqueness. A perfectly preserved error coin can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on rarity and demand. Another key factor that determines value is condition, often referred to as grade. Coins that are in mint state, meaning they show no signs of wear and retain their original luster, can command higher prices. Professional grading services evaluate coins on a scale, and a 1990 nickel graded at the highest levels, like MS65 or above, can sell for far more than a circulated coin. In rare cases, pristine examples have surprised collectors with impressive auction results. There is also a common misconception that all old coins are made of silver and therefore extremely valuable. However, by 1990, Jefferson Nickels were composed mainly of copper and nickel, not silver. True silver nickels were only produced during specific wartime years, 1942 to 1945. So, if you're holding a 1990 coin, its value will not come from silver content but rather from rarity, condition, and possible mint errors. Still, the idea of a coin changing your life overnight is not entirely a myth. It just requires the right combination of factors. Some rare U.S. coins have sold for astonishing amounts, especially when they are one-of-a-kind or have a historical significance. While a standard 1990 nickel won't make you a millionaire, a rare error version in flawless condition could still be a valuable collectible worth holding on to. Collectors often spend years examining coins closely, using magnifying tools to detect tiny details that others might miss. A small doubling in the lettering, an unusual strike pattern, or even a slight misalignment can be the difference between a coin worth 5 cents and one worth hundreds. This is why patience and careful inspection are essential in the world of coin collecting. If you believe you have a rare 1990 Jefferson Nickel, the best step is to have it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. Authentication not only confirms its uniqueness, but also increases its market value. Many collectors rely on certified coins because they provide assurance of quality and legitimacy, especially in auctions or private sales. The excitement surrounding coins like the 1990 Jefferson Nickel comes from the possibility, the idea that something small and overlooked could hold hidden value. It inspires people to check their pockets, old jars, and collections, hoping to discover a rare gem. Even if most coins turn out to be ordinary, the thrill of the hunt keeps collectors engaged and passionate. In the end, while claims of millions of dollars for a 1990 P or D nickel are greatly exaggerated, the coin still holds importance in the numismatic world. It represents history, craftsmanship, and the potential for discovery. So before you spend that nickel, take a closer look. You might not become a billionaire overnight, but you could uncover a piece of history worth far more than its face.